Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adino here and welcome to a new video. We got the face cam again. I wanted to try this setup because we used to record with our face cam a lot. And I'm going to be playing this team you see on screen. I actually built this team for one of my patrons. And yeah, I'm just giving some example games with this team. It is a bulky offensive slash hyper offensive. More bulky offensive because we are running the Gastrodon, which is the opposite of hyper offense. Yeah, lately I've been enjoying Pokemon Brick Bronze a lot, guys. And yeah, I do feel like I do need to keep up with the uploads on PokeMMO because this is essentially what my channel is mainly about. So yeah, I'm gonna keep up with the uploads. But we're gonna run into our first game. I will have a poke paste of this team on Patron with a description of this team. If you guys want to check it out. And yeah, let's just hop into our first game. I actually haven't played anything in a while, so my account completely decayed. So I think we're back to Ace Trainer. If we're looking to our opponent's team, he has a Torterra. Really cool, really cool. He actually has all the three Sinnoh starters, which is really interesting. He has a Sableye, which kind of stops my Gallade, but otherwise Gallade goes crazy because he has no fighting resists on his team aside from the Sableye, so that can be really interesting for me. And yeah, Scissor's U-turn is definitely going to hurt him a lot, but I'm going to start this off with my Zapdos. I think Zapdos has a pretty decent matchup into him as well, as he leads off with the Gallade, and I'm just gonna throw off a Hurricane immediately if I can. Only Empoleon resists the attack, but I can Volt Switch follow up, and if he switches anything else into Hurricane, for example Torterra, he's going to take a lot of damage. So let's see how this goes. He actually goes Sableye, which is good for me. Please hit this. Nice. Confuse him as well? Nope. 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 I'm gonna Volt Switch here as he tries to light screen me, which is whatever, you know. Get off my Volt Switch. And I think this position is pretty much a win-win if I U-turn. Because if he clicks Reflect, I'm pretty sure I will kill him with U-turn. And if he clicks Thunder Wave, as long as I connect my attack, I think it's fine. I think it's just worse for me. I think it's worse for me bullet punching and him switching out because he has 9,000 resists on his team. And I can just go back into my Zapdos because, like I said, Zapdos matches up really well into his team. Even though he has a light screen up, it kind of sucks that Scizor is paralyzed though, because that might bite me in the dust later. But he decides to bring in Torterra. I do have Scizor in the back to attack this. So what I'll do here is I'll go for... There are two things I can actually do. I can keep my Zapdos alive to check Scizor, and instead I can bring in my Superior and just glare the guy. Because I know he's gonna shit. Oh, I thought he would Shell Smash onto me, but now I can go for Glare, which also hits his whole team really well. And that attack wouldn't have done much to me anyway. So in that regard, it's pretty okay. He decides to bring in Empoleon. And I'm going to go into my Gastrodon and get up my rocks versus him, because I kind of want to chip the Infernape, which is definitely going to be scary, as he decides to click Yawn onto me, which is also a bit annoying. Am I okay with this being asleep? I don't think so, because that can actually be really annoying. So I'm actually going to pivot back into my Superior as he gets fully paralyzed again. And let's go back into Gastrodon, because if he's Yawn, he might not have a move to touch me with, because it's really unlikely that he's Yawn Toxic, meaning that he might not be able to hit my Gastrodon. So let's see it. Especially if it's Ice Beam, because I assume he has like Roost or something, so I can get up my rocks right now as he brings in the Gallade. I can always check this with my Bullet Punch from Scizor. But what I will try here is to get off a Intimidate, so that Regardless of what he's doing, I at least got the Intimidate on him. He went for the Psycho Cut onto me. That still did a lot, though. It still did a lot. But now with the Intimidate, I feel more comfortable going into my Zapdos, as he decides to bring in his Empoleon. So one of the annoying things here is that my Scizor is paralyzed, meaning that he's slower than his Empoleon. But the light screen is gone, so me spamming Leaf Storm will definitely be a thing later on. And I will also use... Should I bring in Gallade? I'm risking a freeze here, and it is a check to Infernape. And if I ever can get this guy in for free, that's gonna be nice as well. Yeah, and Superior is not gonna do much to the Infernape anyway, because I'm slightly slower. And obviously he can get paralyzed, so now we're gonna start spamming. Oh, I removed Defog. Defog should be on this guy. I'm gonna Leaf Storm him here, and yeah, we're gonna keep boosting our special attack right now. He decides to get up the rocks. And I'm just gonna keep Leaf Storming right now. But that's pretty nice. And if Superior ever dies to this guy, I can bring in... Oh, he actually goes into this. That's interesting, because now I can just click Leaf Storm again. And knock this out as well. And we're getting a little Superior sweep going on here. I'm not sure why he doesn't bring in Infernape. I don't know if that's Scarf Gallade. Well, it goes Scizor anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the funny thing here is I can still lose to Torterra. I can legit still lose to Torterra. Now I can't lose to Torterra because I will just hidden power fire him as well. But you guys get the point. You guys get the point. So yeah, that's the first game out of the way. I hope you enjoyed that one. And yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have about 12 seconds on the timer. Yeah, overall, pretty interesting game last time. He was using all the Sinnoh styles, which is kind of funny. Kind of funny. Right? Those were all... Or he didn't use Superior. Oh, he used Torterra, which is... Torterra is a Sinnoh starter. Yeah, they were... Yeah, Superior is a Gen 5 starter. What am I saying, man? What am I saying? But yeah, looking at my opponent's team right here, that's looking quite threatening. It's looking quite threatening indeed. So, analyze this game. Gallade can only do something if Chandelure dies, because then I get the Spam Sacred Sword for free. Damn, that Chandelure is gonna be a huge ass threat, man. It really is going to be a big ass threat. So I think we're just gonna make the Zapdos lead again, because we can Heat Wave the Metagross. We can Heat Wave Metagross, and if we weaken him, then it might be a bit easier for my Gyarados, because Gyarados can definitely do something as well. But he might have Thunder Punch or something, so I'd like to weaken this. Goes for Icy Wind instead, which is fine, because still planning to defog with my guy. Gonna Heat Wave again. I'm still faster than him. That's huge. So all he got was Heat Wave damage off on me. That was a really defensive Metagross, and he didn't even get up rocks with his Metagross into me, so that's really nice. And overall, Zapdos still pretty decent into my opponent. So what I'll do now is I'll make the Superior play. I literally got this for this guy. And he actually made me faster, which is hilarious. Because now I can get a pretty free glare off on my opponent. And this actually is life orb as well. So, what is he even gonna bring into me? I get up my glare, which not gonna help too much, I guess, but it is nice for my scissor to be faster than him, for example, in case I need to bullet punch him. And I will leave Storm here. I don't care if Chandelure comes in at this point. I got my status on this guy, and interesting that he did attack me there, though. But yeah, really rough start for my opponent. He also gave me a speed boost, which means I'm faster than... I'm faster... Well, actually, I might not be faster than Chandelure. But that glare is definitely gonna be important here. Like, I could double glare here, but if I damage Chandelure, that's gonna be nice regardless. And he can also get paralyzed on... Oh, he got a lot of hits on me there. 5 hits. But that's really interesting. Is he the guy that's going to Rock Tomb here? Is that a... Is it a throw if I switch out here? I think it is. And he can get paralyzed too. I mean, you got 5 hits, bro. You got 5 hits. So, yeah, getting rid of Breloom, which is really nice. What is he gonna bring into me? Because he has to keep in mind that I have my speed boosted right here, so I can keep Superior now as a sec. Unless he thinks I won't be going... Ah, no, fuck it. I'm gonna go Zap. I only need Zap for this anyway. I can, like I said, I can keep Superior as a second to Chandelure. He tries to close combat me, doing absolutely 0. Really interesting. Since he did 0 to me, I will roost it up. Get my guy to full HP. And this is something I do need to damage. If he specs... If he's Scarfed, I will live the attack. If he specs... Okay, he locked himself into HP Ice. And from here, I think we can do a lot to his team. So, I'm gonna be making the Scissor play here, because I know he's Scarfed. He just HP Iced me like that. And if I remove this... If I remove this, now my Gallade gets to spam Sacred Sword into his team, which is really nice. And I still have my Superior to sec on anything that I needed to sec it on, so that's pretty nice. And as long as I have Zapdos around that amount of HP, it won't really matter. He tries to double there into the Garchomp, but I was willing to sec this anyway. And just in case this is a defensive, I assume he's gonna be Scarfed or something, but... I'm gonna go Gastrodon right here. If he's banded, he won't 2-hit KO me. Then I get up my rocks right here. I'm going for late game rocks, because he's not gonna stay into me, and I don't want him going Scissor for free there. And I would just Scald it here. Because I still have my Zapdos around. And I have a Gyarados as well, so I'm not too worried about this thing. And I got the burn on him as well, like that could happen too. He was risking it, so... Because he was close combat, which means he doesn't have Roost. And even if he gets to +4, Gyarados can still waterfall him. And I can just roost it off here as well. As he tries to go back into Garchomp. So Scizor is essentially eliminated right here. And back to Gastrodon we go. as he tries to go for Toxic, so it was indeed. But he was running speed on his Garchomp. But this is all fine, because I can just click Ice Beam on him. Doesn't matter if Scizor comes in, because he comes in on rocks, takes the burn damage. And he basically goes unboosted into me, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, like I said, guys, back into Zapdos we go. Like, it doesn't matter if he doubles out now, because look at how low this guy is getting. Acrobatics, Flying Gem, I see. And I can just attempt a Hurricane just in case. Even if I miss, it doesn't matter. He's going to die to the next turn anyway. And now he has 2 Pokemon weak to Volt here. He has 2 Pokemon weak to freaking Ice. So my Gastrodon is just chilling right here. Gonna go into my Gallade right now. And it's basically what we set up for. Ending this game with Sacred Sword. And he goes into Garchomp. Which is pretty nice, because gonna be like a 2-hit KO. Is this Toxic? Scarf, perhaps? But not that it matters. Besides, Hydreigon comes in on Bullet Punch anyway. Yes, this is an offensive Garchomp, judging from my Sacred Sword damage there. So I'm kind of curious there, actually. Well, in case I face him again, I want to know if he's Scarfed. Yeah, he's indeed Scarfed. Actually gets the crit on me. But this is completely fine. Because now he's locked in. Hydreigon cannot kill me from full. I get 2 Dragonets and end off this game with my Gyarados. Just in case I face him again, now I know it's, let's say I face him as my next opponent. I know he's gonna be Scarfed. He decides to go Garchomp here, and yeah, I just Dragon Dance twice, because there's nothing you can do about it, sir. And that is GG. Because Hydreigon cannot knock me out, he doesn't have something like Draco. So yeah, he can basically not knock me out from Phil. And now I don't even have to miss Ice Fang. I can just Waterfall. Which also knocks him out. And that is GG. Just getting the information, you know, just in case I face him again. And that's 11 wins in a row. So that's pretty nice. I think we can queue up for another one. And yeah, I feel like Zapdos really put in a lot of work into this game. And then burning the Scizor was really nice as well. But yeah, I have a Gyarados in the bag for a Scizor. He revealed Close Combat, so it was really unlikely for him to be Roost as well. And he was Swords Dance Acrobatics, which is completely fine. The Scald is gonna get guaranteed chip on him. He wasn't leftovers either. So yeah, I get the Scald damage off, and then I can Waterfall him if for some miracle he knocks out Gyarados. I still have my Scizor in the back, which is gonna be good into 2 Dragon types. Like a Scarf, Garchomp, and a Hydreigon as well. So in that sense, I wasn't too worried. I always had my Scarf Gallade in the back as well. Just the beginning was really good for me. 2-hit KOing the Metagross without him even attacking me, guys. Like, he wasn't able to get off an attack, and then my Superior getting rid of his Breloom. Surprised that he didn't switch out for my Breloom. I guess on the first one he was afraid of Glare, and maybe he was afraid of getting glared again. But yeah, you guys know the second effect, right? Actually, it's the first effect. I call it the second effect, because the first effect for me is just lowering someone's speed. Yeah, that's why Glare can be such a devastating move. And that's why I hate getting paralyzed. Like, I don't count freeze, because freeze should not exist in the game. But getting paralyzed can be really bad, especially into offensive teams. But yeah, now looking into my opponent's team, it's pretty weak to U-turn from my Scizor. So that can be pretty darn interesting. I'm gonna lead this game off with my Serp, as he gets the lead goat. Damn. That really sucks. That really sucks, bro. Kinda curious. I don't think this is gonna be like a Stealth Rock lead into me, right? Like this play. Oh, it is. That's actually crazy, man. That is actually crazy. I'm gonna Scald in case he wants to taunt me. Like, if Rotom comes in... Oh, is he Focus Sash? Oh, he is. So he's gonna be Endeavor on this. He's gonna be Endeavor. I don't think I necessarily need rocks into him, so I'll just let him Endeavor me. I'm gonna Scald here. Just because if I don't kill him here, he can still Endeavor something else, which can be worse later on, because I might not be able to keep up rocks against him. And with Hydreigon coming in, that's fine as well. It's leftovers. So I'm curious if he wants to taunt me here. I'm really curious if he wants to taunt me here. Like, he should know I have rocks on this. It really depends if this is taunt. Yeah, I figured. I'm just gonna get off my beam. Not doing too much. Would have been really nice if I did burn him though. But even at +2, he won't knock me out. So I'm just gonna keep my damage on this guy. I don't have a good switch into him anyway. Because yeah, if he has Roost on this, I at least know his set. But removing this is nice because I don't really have a switch in. Why do I crit him on? Why couldn't I crit him on the other one? You know. Now Mienshao comes in there. There's essentially no real counter player. There's nothing I can bring in on this, so I will just let this go. And I'm gonna bring in this. And hopefully he's gonna switch out immediately into his... Oh, okay. So he's a Soul Fest. Interesting. Like, the biggest obstacle is Amoonguss, but now that Hydreigon is gone, guys, what I kind of was aiming for, Hydreigon being gone, you know? Are you trying to get up rocks again? Because now you're slower than me. I'm just gonna kill him. I do want to debug, but now that I know I'm faster than Mienshao, that makes it pretty interesting. Wait, do I not just win? He's definitely gonna ice attack me here. I wonder if it's just better to attack this. Get this in Psycho Cut range. Nah, I think I want to get rid of the rocks because knowing his Mienshao set now, my Gyarados can definitely be good into him. Do you think he's gonna Earthquake me here, guys? Like, I have a Scizor. $69.3. Let's cock this, guys. $69.3. Because that might just be Jolly. No. Ah. Well, kind of strange. My Zapdos is also really good right now. I'll make this play. I think it still covers the Ice Shard play. Exactly. Because he could have Earthquaked onto me as well. And now I'll double into Scizor. Because I got the Intimidate on him. Because I assume the Amoonguss comes in here. I'm gonna get a big U-turn on this guy. $40, so this is physical defensive. Gonna bring in Superior. If you ever click Spore, by the way, that's a really interesting play. But it's fine, because now I'm in a position to bring in my Gallade. I remember Hydreigon was gone. That's why I was so insistent on Ice Beam spamming on him, even though it cost me my Gastrodon. He has no resist, and now he has no resist to Sacred Sword, which is even scarier for him. Plus, my Gyarados is looking dangerous right now. My Gyarados is looking extremely dangerous. So I'm gonna go Scizor. Because it covers the Ice type attack. And now I just need to know if my Scizor can actually live Earthquake. Can my Scizor live Earthquake from Mamoswine? Because I kind of doubt that I can. I'm at 57 though. He needs a... If he's adamant, right? He needs a high roll onto me. I'm gonna U-turn. As he goes Rotom, so this is amazing because now he just weakened this for my Gallade. He weakened this a lot for my Gallade. Considering my U-turn did that much, I don't think I'm gonna kill him with my other attack. But at this point, my Gallade already wins, so I'm gonna bring in my Gyarados. Even if I miss Power Whip here, I can go back into Scizor, click U-turn, he cannot kill me. And then I get the guaranteed chip on this to knock him out with Sacred Sword and win the game with Gallade. So this is what we're going for. We do not miss though, so he's gonna die here anyway. And we know it's a defensive Mienshao or slow Mienshao because he was slower than my Superior. So in that sense, I think that Superior... that Mienshao is like a Assault Vest or something. Just gonna waterfall this as he decides to forfeit. And we're 30 minutes in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. It's gonna help a lot for the algorithm, of course. Leave a comment down below as well if you have any questions or if you want to say something. Check out this team on Patron. I have a PokePaste with a little explanation of this team, including the playlist, if you guys want to check out this team. Essentially a guide for this team. And yeah, join our Discord server if you'd like to discuss Pokemon, PvP. Follow me on Twitch as well. And yeah, in the comments as well, if you guys have any requests of me playing something, definitely let me know. typically it does give me sometimes some ideas, you know. But yeah, gonna end it off. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.